Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday afternoon, I guess. Sorry for the late video. Had some stuff to get done this morning. I know some of you guys like to sit down, pour your cup of coffee, take in a little Talkin VAWLS, but I guess we'll do it for a lunch break today. I want to talk about the highs and the lows of recruiting, the emotional roller coaster, not only from the fans' perspective, but also the players' perspective. Let's look at four-star safety Shady Hayward, set to come off the board on Saturday. Is it Tennessee? Is it Georgia? Is it Florida? I think Tennessee is trending here. But when you look at it from Shady Hayward's perspective, the visit high, right? 865 Live, he's all Vol, but then he goes to South Carolina. He goes to Florida. He goes to Georgia. All those teams were the leader after the official visit. Now, was Shady Hayward playing the game to create some buzz, or was he riding that visit high? And then from a fan's perspective, right, also an emotional roller coaster. Look at Carnell Tate, right? Carnell Tate was ours until he wasn't. Francis Mauingoa was ours. We had that family connection, the stories of his grandfather and Nico's family and the relationships that they were built. He's got to be a Vol until he wasn't. And then we come out with excuses. It's money. It's this coaching staff. They can't close. It's always something with recruiting. So are you worried as we go down to the wire? We've seen the dominoes start to fall. We saw it first with Travis Smith and then with Christian Gass. We're talking about Deshon Bayliss, and now we're looking ahead to Shady Hayward. But big David Sanders is right around the corner, set to come off the board on August the 17th. Are you worried? There may be a reason to be worried. We're going to get into that. We're going to talk about it, but I need you guys to do that YouTube stuff real quick. Smash the thumbs up. That's it. Quick, free, easy. It helps the channel. I would appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media. We're not journalists. We're not reporters. And for some of you guys, I know I say it every video, but this channel is growing like wildfire. There are new people coming in every single day. So I want them to know this channel is for the fans, by the fans. I'm one of you guys. I'm no different than any of you. I'm just blessed to have this platform, and I think we got to represent the fan base. So you guys have a voice here. Some call me the voice of the voiceless. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe, click that bell for notifications. A lot of live streams coming your way. We're going to be live on Saturday for the commitment of Shady Hayward. We're going to be live on Tuesday night playing EA Sports College Football. Next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, fall camp is here. Eric Kane of VolQuest.com will be in the house for that stream. We've got Juan Gaston right around the corner. Faison Brandon, ton of live commitments coming up, so make sure you're subscribed and dialed in. Enough plugs and chills. Let's get into it. Let's talk some recruiting. Are you worried? Five-star offensive tackle David Sanders. I've said he's not the icing on the cake. He is the cake. We need him in this class so much so you guys jump in the comment section. How would you gauge this class of 25 for Josh Heupel if we missed out on David Sanders? Is it still a success? Does David Sanders take it from a success to an elite class? How much value on this class of 25 do you put on Josh Heupel landing David Sanders? 6'6", 276 out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, he's set to come off the board on August the 17th. We will cover that live right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. He's going to choose between Georgia, Nebraska, Ohio State, and Tennessee. Now, some say Nebraska. Where did Nebraska come from? Now, you can see this tweet here that went out from On3 Recruits, a quote from Steve Wiltfong. Says, I think people are viewing Nebraska as a real contender here with a few weeks to go. The latest intel from Steve Wiltfong on five-star plus offensive tackle David Sanders. Now, again, you know, an interesting quote that came out from his mom. Talked about this in a video last week. She said, we're in the process of getting all the dates in order. We'll talk to David. We'll see where he wants to go for that last final impression. If he has an opportunity to get to more than one, we want to do that. And again, I made a video last week talking about this because we were in the midst of a dead period. Now we're out of that dead period. There were rumors of David Sanders taking another visit. And in that video, I talked about the teams, right? Georgia, Ohio State, Tennessee, Nebraska. It felt like Nebraska could be that team that got that extra visit because he had been everywhere else multiple times. He had only been out to Nebraska once. So I thought that's, you know, possibly if he was going to take another visit, that's where he could end up going. So is that where this buzz around Nebraska is coming from? Now, here's what Steve Wiltfong said about it. He says, if there's a school that could get that final look for David ahead of his August commitment date, it would be huge for Nebraska to get him back on campus. Said they're going to have some top young 2026 on campus, but David Sanders, he's the super big fish out there. We watched him rally and flip legacy recruit Dylan Raiola at the end of the 24 cycle, and I think that's some of this here. Right? Some of this is the relationship with David Sanders and Dylan Raiola. You got to remember he's looking for that quarterback. He's got a great relationship with a quarterback that's committed to Ohio State. He's got an even better relationship with George McIntyre, a longer-lasting relationship. I think that's a wild card for Tennessee. Wiltfong goes on to say that helped put them in the mix for Sanders this cycle. He said as much. It was an eye-opener for him to see Raiola flip from Georgia to Nebraska. They got him on campus for an official visit on Mother's Day weekend. That was his only time in Lincoln. But they love the vibe and atmosphere around Matt Rule's program. His track record of turning programs around, the fan support from Nebraska is second to none. If Nebraska can get him to campus this weekend, I think they're going to have good dialogue, good conversations with the family behind the scenes. I don't think any of the other contenders are sleeping on Nebraska when you're talking about Ohio State folks, Tennessee sources. Georgia is the fourth finalist, but I think people are viewing Nebraska as a real contender here with a few weeks to go in the David Sanders sweepstakes. So my question to you is, are you worried? Are you worried if he takes that visit to Nebraska? Now, something to put in your back pocket that'll give you a little bit more confidence. Austin Price of VolQuest been on record saying if Sanders takes another visit, right? When all this news was coming out from the national media, Steve Wiltfong, Chad Timmons, they're all talking about where is David Sanders going to go. Austin Price continued to double down and say if there's no promise that he's going to take these visits, but if he does, Austin Price has said if he does, then he'll also take a visit to Tennessee. He's not just going to take a visit to Nebraska. He's not just going to take a visit to Ohio State. If he goes to see Nebraska again, guess what? He's going to come back to Tennessee and take another visit there too. And that just kind of feeds into the narrative that I'm sticking with and I'm riding with till this thing's over on August the 17th. Tennessee has been the constant. So if he's going to take a Nebraska visit, guess what? He's going to take one to Tennessee too. And that's been my narrative all along. The Vols have been the constant with David Sanders. It was Clemson and Tennessee, and then it was Georgia and Tennessee, and then it was Ohio State and then Tennessee, and now it's Nebraska and Tennessee. That has been the ongoing theme. Tennessee has always been right there in it, and I think that David Sanders is looking around, making sure, dotting his I's, crossing his T's. He knows Knoxville is home, and he's looking for that confirmation. So are you worried? Jump into the comment section and let me know. But there's another big one that's expected to come tomorrow. Now, let's go back. Not everybody watches every single video that Boogie puts out. So let's go back and tell the story for four-star tight end Deshon Bayliss. This was a tweet that came out back on July the 20th. Said Saturdays are being good to the Vols. Last Saturday, Travis Smith. Today, Christian Gass. Will it continue? Next Saturday, Lagonza Hayward announces. Then you look down to the comments here. George McIntyre, surprise commit coming soon. Ethan Utley, why wait for a Saturday when it's a surprise coming? We started to speculate. It was who is what we were speculating on. Who is the surprise commit? And then it came out, Deshon Bayliss, the rumors of him still having interest in Tennessee. We knew that recruitment was very odd. Right, it was very odd. Tennessee led 48 hours out. Oregon puts together a package you can't refuse. And that was enough for Deshon Bayliss to commit to Tennessee. But his girlfriend still committed to Tennessee to come play soccer. The relationships at Tennessee are still strong. Austin Price is saying, hey, this thing's probably not over. Tennessee's going to continue to recruit. Then it went from that to look for Deshon Bayliss to come visit for the third Saturday in October. The Tennessee-Alabama game. What an electric environment to get Deshon Bayliss in town for. And then it was over. We knew it was Deshon Bayliss. Then it was a matter of when. The rumors are tomorrow Deshon Bayliss is expected to flip to Tennessee. Well, then scrolling through the message board over on VolQuest, I saw somebody is a little worried. Are we worried about David Sanders? I don't know. Are we worried about Deshon Bayliss? This was the tweet in question that had everybody up in arms. Oregon Updates puts out, Bayliss is still recruiting despite the flip rumors. Now, you can see somebody on the screen there. I don't know if they're announcing their time frame. You can see Oregon, USC, Texas A&M, LSU, Texas. Deshon Bayliss comments, SCO twin. SCO, what does SCO mean? What does SCO mean? Means let's go. You see Colorado fans use it a lot. SCO Buffs. You see Oregon fans use it a lot. SCO Ducks. We don't say SCO Vols. We just say GBO. But is this Deshon Bayliss recruiting for Oregon? Is this something that we should be concerned about? Again, the time frame, the way everything played out. I made a video earlier once we knew it was Deshon Bayliss. I said this is definitely happening. How did I know that? Austin Price is undefeated when he rolls out the GIF with 50 Cent, and he's got Brent Hubbs in the back of the car. He's already rolled out that GIF for Deshon Bayliss. I am not worried. I'm not worried about David Sanders. I'm not worried about Deshon Bayliss. I think another domino falls tomorrow. I think Deshon Bayliss is going to flip to Tennessee tomorrow. He comes in ranked 101st in the country. And then on Saturday, I think another domino falls with Shady Hayward. He's ranked 100th in the country. We're going to see back-to-back commits of guys ranked 101 and ranked 100. And I think we're going to see this bump into the top 10. And then we're going to continue to put on more steam. Can we get Juan Gaston in the boat. We've got Faison Brandon on August the 3rd. That's going to create a little momentum for that class of 26. Josh Petty on August the 12th. Made a video on him yesterday. Never say never. That one's not over. Then David Sanders on August the 17th. Jump in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Are you worried? Are you concerned? Does this upset you? Or do you think they are all Vol locks? We'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. Make sure you guys do smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. I would appreciate it. Go check out the Talkin Vols merch. There is a link in the description below this video. Bonfire.com/store/Talkin Vols. Brand new Talkin Vols merch you can go check out. Also, shout out to the members of the channel. This channel does not exist without the members. So shout out to you for your support. If you like the channel, the content, the videos, the live streams, the community, you want to support this channel, hit that join button. You can do it for $1. That is it. $1 a month guaranteed to this channel gives us the opportunity to continue pushing forward, bringing you as much content as possible. But if not, if you don't want to donate, that's perfectly fine. We don't demand that. We just ask that you hit the thumbs up because it's quick, free, and easy. We ask that you jump over here to the comment section. Let's talk about it because this is the Talkin Vols Network. My name's Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.